It's that time of year where we have the biggest ride we're going to have all year, St. Patrick's Day. Buggies show up from all over the place, people I've never met before, and so I wanted to take an opportunity to see if I could get people to talk with me about their machines. Not everybody's comfortable being on camera, so I couldn't get every machine that was with us. That was my goal, was to see if I could get every unique machine owner to kind of give me some perspective about what they like about their machines and what they don't. I wasn't able to get everybody to do it. There was a couple really cool machines that people just weren't willing to talk with me about, either because they weren't comfortable being on camera or they didn't think that they could provide enough insight to a machine, and didn't want to sound like idiots. And while I wouldn't have judged anybody for what they said on camera, I can get the perspective that not everybody wants to be in a YouTube video. I don't just have that problem with side-by-sides, it's everything. There's a lot of people that, if we're going fishing or hunting, they don't want to be on camera, and I'm okay with that. That's cool. That's, you do what's right for you, and if you don't like to be on camera, I'm not going to make you. But I did get some pretty cool information out of people, a little bit about, what they spent, what they like, what they don't like, maybe some of the mods that they did. So we're going to roll that footage. It's a little bit, raw, because the conditions weren't perfect. And let's be honest, this is an event where we're going to have fun with people. A YouTube video is not exactly the focus of the day.
What's your machine?
2019 Can-Am Maverick Sport Trail 1000.
What's the number one thing that you like about it?
I'd say probably the room that it has inside, but it's still small enough to fit on tight trails.
Yeah,
I'd say that's probably about it.
Yeah, we have the same buggy.
Yeah, it's sweet.
That's why I picked mine.
I agree.
Because that 60-inch width is huge.
Yes.
What all does it have done to it?
Tires, rims, 14-inch rims, 30-inch tires. Other than that, just features, backup cameras, windshields, vents. That's pretty much about it. Maybe a clutch kit. Oh, it does have heat, yes. Yep. Yes, it does have heat. No windows, though, in the front. I like having no windows in the front. Fresh air. You can see. You get some twigs to the face.
How does it... How is it without having windows with heat? Is it still enough?
Yeah, because you put the heat kind of facing you, and it keeps you warm enough, and the wind really doesn't come through unless it's blowing in directly from the side. Yeah. So it's I think you stay pretty warm.
What did you pay? New or used?
Used. $9,500.
That's a pretty good deal.
Yeah, it's a pretty sweet deal.
I think I have 30 in mine.
Yeah, $9,500. I have like $700 in the windshield. And then I'd say maybe $250 in features, different things, stickers and backup camera, stuff like that. So I'd say 10.5 total.
That's not bad.
No, not for a 2019 with only 2,000 hours on it. So it's pretty sweet.
How many miles does it run?
I don't know miles.
2,000 hours.
2,000, yeah, somewhere right in around there. Yeah.
Have you changed the oil yet?
Oh yeah, a couple times.
Pain in the ass.
Yes, it's not fun.
I wish I could find a secret to. My old buggy, you could just lift up the bed, and this you got to go through the back.
Yeah, it's kind of pain in the ass. Actually, yesterday I checked because we went riding last weekend, and my differential started grinding when we were in a bind.
Front or rear?
Front, and found out that it's a limited slip, and it makes some grinding noises apparently when one wheel's spinning and the other wheel can't. So I was checking fluid, but that's a pain in the ass too. I will say that, getting to the fill plug.
Yeah, where it's at.
Yeah, that's not fun. 'Cause you either got skid plate or you got to have a funnel that's 6 feet long to fit down to it.
And the skid plates on these are all like
it's one
rivets.
Yeah, it's rivets and it's one solid piece.
You can't like drop them easily at all.
No.
Have you broke anything yet?
I have not broken a single thing, knock on wood. I did have to replace the front wheel bearing and the spindle. But that was simply because the guy I bought it from said he replaced the wheel bearing, didn't, and it destroyed the spindle. I wouldn't call that really breaking, wear and tear.
I mean, especially too if you get out here, and you lose a wheel bearing, even by the time you get back,
it's terrible.
Yeah, Heath. I was with Heath one day, and he lost one.
Yeah,
and but he drove it out of the woods, and by the time we get out, the whole spindle, the axle,
destroyed.
everything, it was just completely
shot. My like where the bearing sits in, the whole bottom was completely wore out. It was like there was nothing holding the bearing on the bottom.
And what the hell are you gonna do? I'm not changing a bearing on the trail.
Nope. I just drove it back and placed it back at home. It made it. I was impressed.
What do you run for a trailer? How long? 14?
14-foot trailer. Yep, 14, and it just fits. I mean, the back wheels are right at the edge. It hangs off a little bit. But it fits. It works. It's good. I like it. A little flatbed.
What's your least favorite thing?
Probably the drive shaft noise. It has that little click, click, clack
Like
noise.
beer cans.
Yes, and this even has the set screw to get rid of that.
Yeah, mine does too.
And it doesn't get rid of it. It's still there. You can still hear click, 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 you know, when you're going down. So that's probably my biggest bitch about this machine.
Yeah.
Is that noise.
Yeah, that drives me absolutely crazy.
That's me too.
Especially when I spent 30. Yeah. By the time I have all the shit that I have, like I have I think a little bit different stuff. I don't have wheels yet.
Yeah.
But by the time I, was all said and done with the factory stuff, the rock kickers and all that shit, 30. And then the very first month you get it, sounds like beer cans going down the trail.
Absolutely. I will say though, having the stock rims and tires on this, the clearance is terrible.
Yeah, that's what I have.
Yeah. So when I went to the 14 rim, the 30 tire, I mean, I still bottom out when you go over like the real quick.
Yeah,
humps.
the ones that are almost like a motorcycle jump.
But the clearance now is unreal, and it changed this whole buggy. This stiffened the ride up a little bit.
Yeah,
because I went with a rock tire with a tougher sidewall, but the clearance is unreal now.
That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go to 30s. I was trying to wait out spring and because I mean that if you look at my tires, they're still good.
No, absolutely. Mine were too. But I'm going to keep mine. So if I ever sell it, I'm going to put my old ones back on because these rims and tires, they have both lug patterns.
Yeah.
So I can take this off and put it on any name brand machine.
Really?
Fit anything. Yeah.
I didn't even know they made a wheel with 2 lug patterns.
Yeah, these Valors that I have, they have the smaller pattern, which this is, and then they have the bigger pattern like Polaris and stuff like that. So these rims and tires will go on any major branded buggy. So yeah,
that's pretty cool. Who are they made by? Valor.
Yeah, they're a Valor rim, and they look good. I like them. So
your wife looks like she wants to be included in this interview. Do you want to come in?
No, she says, and then she walks over.
You can come here. You're the co-owner. What? You're the co-owner.
No, it's all him.
What's your favorite part of the buggy?
Yeah. What's your favorite part of this?
Are children
machine?
Watching this?
It'll be on YouTube.
Oh, okay. Then I guess it's this right here.
What the hell?
Yeah.
Hold on, the
shit handle. It's definitely that.
You like the shit handle?
Yeah, and like hold this and that, and you put your foot against that, and
it's comfort.
Lock yourself in.
Yeah.
That's the one thing that I like about this buggy too. Is like, because we had the Defender before, and you're sitting up like you're driving it like, but in these you're kicked back just enough, but it's not like an X3.
You look cool.
It's not like an X3 where you're like almost in complete vertical recline.
Absolutely. No, these are comfortable.
Yeah.
They really, really are comfortable.
Yeah, I like it.
You do? Yeah. You like it because you like to ride, or you like beer, or both?
Both.
Okay.
Yeah. And music.
Beer and music.
Beer and music.
And riding.
Yeah.
Right.
A little bit of mud.
You don't want it flying in the cab.
No, I cleaned the cab.
Yeah, me too. I'm picky too. All right, well,
cool.
Thank you.
Yeah, appreciate it.
Yeah. What's your machine?
2022 Polaris Ranger. No, Polaris General.
Polaris General.
XP 1000.
You had a Ranger.
Had a Ranger.
Which one was better, the Ranger or the General?
Purpose driven. Ranger, okay trail, good work. This, a lot more comfortable seating. Rides better, handles better.
Yeah.
But overall,
in sporting.
For riding, I would definitely have this.
Yeah. But if you had to work with stuff, if you had to use it for work,
I'd pick the Ranger every day.
Okay. What all major stuff did you do to it since you either bought it or, before you brought it home? Like big projects?
We had everything put on. Windshield, rear windshield, all the brush guards, running boards, doors, upper doors. Upper doors are a must. Heat's a must.
I
gotta
agree.
have it.
Yeah. No ride command.
No ride command. Got it on the phone.
It was an option that you had to add?
Yeah, it was like $3,000 more.
Just to have ride command.
We got a rider getting in.
We're
on an interview.
Okay.
You want to get in?
She's not camera friendly.
She's not?
No, she don't like the camera.
You changed your wheels?
No.
No, are they factory?
No, I took the steer tires off the front and put matching set from the rear on the front.
So they're factory rears Well, you just got new tires.
Yeah, I just put all new 4XG crawler 30-inch on.
Were they the same ones that were on it before?
Same on the rear.
Same on the rear.
Yeah.
So they came from the factory with that tire on the rear.
XG crawler on the rear, and it's an XG crawler, but it's some kind of steer tire on the front.
And then you just put them on there, but then they dry rotted, right?
Yeah, my old ones dry rotted 3,300 miles. They dry rotted, which whatever. It's 3 years old.
Right. And your buggy sits outside.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't. You don't garage keep it.
Sits in the sun.
Yeah, that probably has a big
Oh,
big deal.
I'm
to it.
sure. I mean, I'm sure. It's
But
fine.
you would hope that it could take that.
My truck tires are 5 years old, and they're still not dry rotted. They sit outside.
Yeah, it sits in the driveway. What's your what pisses you off the most about this machine?
It rattles like it's falling apart. I would get rid of it for just the rattles itself, but everything stays together. Smoking us out here.
We'll get out of here. We'll look like a barbecue.
Holy
Hell, Sean.
I mean, I haven't really done anything to it either. But I put lower ball joints in it and 4 tires on it. That's it.
In how many miles? 5?
3,300.
Oh, I thought you were closer to 5. That's
3,300.
not too bad.
Heat's a must. Doors is a must. Glass windshield's a must.
You like the flip up though.
I like the flip out just for days like today. Windshield wiper, don't like it at all.
Really?
Polaris windshield wiper sucks.
What don't you like about it?
It doesn't have a full stroke.
Is it like only in front of you?
Yeah, it only does
halfway?
like 120 degrees.
Can you
Ford
can you
Escape?
dip it?
You can do a Ford Escape wiper and build your own, and it does 180 degrees. Works so much better.
Probably a hell
It's
of a lot
100.
cheaper.
Yeah, it's like $100, $120. That's a $500 wiper.
What do you got? What do you got total in it in this machine? If you had rough guess,
Close to 35.
35. Would you buy another one
Oh, tomorrow.
tomorrow?
Yeah.
You're gonna ride buggies forever.
Probably.
Your favorite thing?
Oh, not my favorite thing, but
Up there.
it's close.
Not as cool as hunting.
Oh no, I just wish I could use this to go hunting, but can't do that on state ground.
Yeah, right. Okay, so yeah, we touched on the thing. What's your favorite part about it then? If you
Just the seats more than anything.
I do like 'em.
It's comfy. Yeah, I ain't sitting back. I'm not sitting up.
it's that midway,
Yeah, like Can-Ams, I feel they're sitting back.
especially like an X3's real
Yeah.
far back.
Like Ranger, you're sitting straight up and down, or the Defender.
Yeah, I don't like that
But
either.
These are comfy.
Yeah, this is like when I went to look for a buggy, it was either this or the one that I bought, or the
The noise is the biggest thing. The rattles and the squeaks and
You'd think it would be a little bit quieter for the amount of money.
if I paid that for a truck, I'd probably
Return
drive
it?
it through the front window of the dealership. But they don't want that. They don't want this one back. So
Yeah, no. Once you take them, they're pretty much done. What? So you're the one that has the bigger stereo. So what do you have in for a stereo?
I got a buddy, so
Yeah.
he's a dealer. I mean, I have $1,500 in.
Yeah, but what are you running? What's like?
It's all wet sound. So I have a wet sound sub there, an 8-inch. I have 6-inch wet sounds, and then I have just an under the seat Amazon cheap 10-inch sub back there.
ever kill your battery?
If you leave it on and get out, yeah. Like
You have to let it running.
no, I can play it for 45 minutes to an hour.
Oh,
on
it's not
high.
bad.
Yeah, it'll work.
On high,
Mhm.
on that little tiny side by side battery, that's pretty good.
But if this drops below 11 volts, it won't start.
Yeah,
It has plenty of deterrent, but it won't start. It locks it out. so.
yeah. That's like any modern motor. I had that problem with a bass boat once.
Yeah.
I had a winning flunker fish in the tank, and my fish finders dropped my voltage below like 12 volts.
Won't start the motor.
We couldn't crank it. Had to get towed in. Lost all the money.
But yeah, as far as ride command, I use my phone.
Me too.
I
Plenty.
mean, for $3,000 on a total package,
Yeah. What's that mount you got there?
that's a $7 phone mount for a cup holder on Amazon.
That's it.
Mhm.
Yeah, because I was thinking about. I had a magnetic one, but then I changed cases, and now that doesn't work right anymore.
I was going to buy the Can-Am crew, buy their tablet, and I still might, and put
It in.
Yeah, B-Fabs has a mount that hooks here, and it just holds it.
So
right.
it's like a double din, like in
Yeah.
a car. It's like a kit.
Yeah, kind of, but it's just a mount. Either screws here, but it holds everything right here.
How big? What's the tablet like?
8.7 inch and an 11 inch he does.
What?
But they have everything. He has downloaded everything.
What's the map program they run? It's not Rod Command. I don't think.
So he loads all of his own. So that has Bob T's maps for West Virginia. He's in Kentucky now. He does everything custom on his.
Yeah.
But I mean, for like $289, you can have them with everything loaded.
And and then you got to buy the mount too.
Yeah, the mount's like $50 or $40. But overall, I mean, it's a good buggy.
How long are you gonna keep it?
Till it dies.
You're gonna run it till it's done.
Yeah.
And then buy a new one.
Probably.
And then what are you gonna wait and see what's out then?
We'll see my riding style then. I'm only getting older.
You're catching up to me. We can get out and paddle
I'll
around
never
together.
catch you.
I know that's unless I die first, and then you can catch
And then
up.
I'll pass you.
Yeah. Let's not have that. All right.
Yeah.
Well, you got anything you want to add?
No.
No.
Like, subscribe.
Oh, this dude, I'll tell you what, never stops giving me a hard time ever.
Hey, gotta have the followers.
We're trying to get there. We got to bring them something worthwhile, and then they'll show up.
Post more videos.
You think post more videos? It takes time, man. I work a job. Well,
Is what it is.
don't be pouring shit on me.
I already spilled it once.
All right. Thanks.
We're out.
We're out. What is this machine?
It's a 2018 Kawasaki Teryx.
How long have you had it?
About 2 years.
Bought it new, used?
Used. Bought it used off a guy. It has 3,200 miles on it.
That's not too bad.
No.
Did what was the base cost that you paid from him?
We paid $13,000 for it.
Does it
And it come with everything. A windshield, a stereo, a heater, doors, light bar,
everything?
everything.
Fully decked.
Yep, pretty much.
That's not bad.
No.
All right.
It's a little tank, man.
yeah.
It is. It really goes.
There's like I think I know 3 different people that have one.
It'll go anywhere I want it to.
Yeah.
You know.
Heath's had me in his. I mean, that's why I've had rides with him, and we've had it in some pretty hairy
I
situations.
believe it has a 2-inch lift on it and stock tires yet, but
You
plan
get
on getting new tires for it anyhow.
what size?
What's
the one at stock? 26s or 27s?
26.
Well, you probably go to 29.
Yeah,
28?
maybe 28s, I bet.
Because if you go too far, then you got to re-gear it.
Yeah.
You gotta re-clutch it.
I don't want to do all that.
I don't either. I'm not into that shit.
No.
It's too expensive.
No, but I'll tell you, it's honestly, other than the bed space,
Yeah.
other than that, I have no complaints about it.
That's the thing you don't like about it the
Yeah,
most.
pretty much. It has enough for a cooler and a little box. That's pretty much what you got. You
Yeah.
know, but that's still, you can't beat it for that kind of money. I mean, you gotta buy a new one. That's ridiculous, you know.
I told somebody earlier I had almost 30 in mine. I figure.
Oh man.
I probably.
I didn't have that in my truck.
I know. Yeah, some of them. There's one up here, Dan's. I don't know if you saw it. I'd like to get to talk to him, but I don't know. They're kind of like jamming out. Might have to talk to him another day. But I think he's probably 50, 60.
Oh,
into
I
his.
bet at least, very least 50.
That's a lot to go ride in the woods.
Yeah, I buy a Jeep first. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it has everything.
I could drive on the road then.
Air conditioning in them. There's only one, there's 2 buggies here that have air conditioning.
Yeah.
At least, maybe 3. But yeah, I'm with you. I probably we like to ride, but I don't know that I would ever pay that kind of money again.
Yeah, I don't ride that much to spend that much. You know.
No,
what I
we
mean?
don't. We thought we did. Like when COVID was going on, we rode way more.
Yeah.
And I kind of like to ride. Like I'm the type of person that if we come home like in the summer and it's nice outside and we just like ride to dinner and then maybe stop down by like the creek or something for a little bit and go home like an hour or 2. That's plenty for me.
Yeah. This is probably the longest ride we go on. Is what, 35, 40 miles. You know,
that's enough for me.
Other than that, we do 3-4 mile trips, just
yeah,
running around. That's all.
And you don't need a special buggy for that. But
no.
these guys that have the really expensive buggies, they're getting their money out of them.
Oh yeah, they put some miles on them.
Some of these guys ride every day.
Yeah, I don't have time to do that.
I don't either. We have too many activities, and we both have kids that are the same age.
Kids and sports, and that's crazy.
I'm kind of like the type of person too that I like to do a lot of everything.
Yeah.
I don't like to do the same
Just
things.
do this every weekend.
Yeah,
now.
that's not for me. Like,
I know people live for that. Man. That's what they do.
we got guys that ride with us that I get.
That's fun. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
It's fun.
Yeah, they give me shit because they're like, you don't like to ride, and I'm like, I do like to ride.
But I'd like to do other things.
Yeah, I like to fish,
That's
and hunt, and
my
camp,
thing.
and
Me and Leah, we're going fishing. We do a lot of fishing. So.
yeah, and it's just soon it's gonna be fishing time.
Yep, it's coming quick.
Yeah, Carter's looking forward to fishing this year.
Yeah. Leah's been bugging me the whole time, man. Go. Let's go.
Yeah. Is there anything you don't like other than the short bed?
It's a little noisy in here.
I think they all are.
Yeah, that's what I thought too.
I
I
mean,
haven't really been in a whole lot of them, so I don't know.
Yeah, I think the majority of complaints that I have heard from everybody is that the noise inside the cabs. You'd think that for that kind of money that it would be a little bit quieter.
I think there's things you can do, but then you're suppressing all the heat.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
Dynamat
it has
shit
to come out. Yeah.
Yeah, you don't want to do that either. That's like then you start frying other stuff.
Yeah.
So you're kind of damned if you. It's almost like just accept that they're loud.
Yeah. Yeah.
And that's why you drown them out with a stereo.
Yeah, exactly. That's what we do.
Yeah. All right.
Other than that, I love it, man. It'll go anywhere I want it to and do what I want it to.
Good. Definitely don't need to. If you want to spend the money on one, spend the money on one.
Yeah, absolutely.
But you can also get into this for a reasonable price too.
Yeah, absolutely.
Doesn't have to be brand new. You
know? I wasn't gonna buy a brand new one.
No,
no way.
I think my first one I paid $6,000 for the Defender, the first one out the door.
That's not bad. That's cheap.
And we rode 3 up in a bench seat.
No.
I mean, we've upgraded quite a bit.
Yeah. That's not that bad. I mean, that bench seat's huge, you know.
No, and I was kind of okay with it.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. COVID kind of swayed my decision pretty heavily.
Yeah.
Because I was like, what the hell do we do? And then Carter was getting to the point where 3
in front.
It was like, we don't really want to do that no more. So then we went to the bigger buggy.
Yeah, there's 4 of us, and we fit in here pretty well.
Perfect.
You know.
Yeah, it ain't like we're overlanding in the desert.
Yeah, right.
We're making 30-mile loops back home.
Yeah. And I'm good with that.
Me too. All right, well, you guys see if anybody else wants to talk to me. Some people are reluctant.
Yeah.
Some people have jobs that they're not allowed to talk to me.
Oh yeah. What kind of job they got?
Secret jobs. They can't be on camera.
Oh man.
Oh well. All right, thanks, man.
Cheers.
Yeah. Beautiful machine.
This is a beautiful machine. I love it.
I mean, this is. All right, what is it first?
This is a Can-Am Defender Limited, and we have AC, we have heat, we have electric windows, and we had our windows tinted, and it's like very enclosed. It's awesome. Everything's awesome.
What year is it?
This is a 2022.
Rockford. So is the Rockford Fosgate stereo and everything factory?
Actually, Calvin put that in.
Calvin put the Rockford stuff in.
Yep.
But the headliner and everything's factory.
Yes.
It's so quiet in here.
It is very quiet in here.
Like, I don't know if it's because it's all the glass, like glass windows and everything.
It is. It's freaking awesome.
Yeah.
I do. I love it.
What buggy did you have before?
So we had a 2014 Yamaha Viking, and we did not have doors or anything. And when we first started riding,
that's right. I do remember that machine.
Yep. And we totaled it.
Oh, did you?
We did, and then we got another one because we had so many. Accessories that we thought we better get the same exact buggy.
Right.
And we did. So then we went and bought a 2017 and put everything like back on that. We love that buggy, but then this is like the cat's meow. Like
this is the best of the best.
This is the best of the best. I love it.
All right. How much?
So
we into 40, 50?
No. This was after we got it to where we wanted it. We had 32 in it.
Really?
Yes.
That's not bad.
Yes.
I have 30 in my buggy and I don't have glass windows. I don't have AC.
Yep.
32.
We have 32 in it.
Is it when you go to the bigger cab? Is that when you start getting up like 40?
Correct.
The 4-seaters.
Yep. But then we put like different wheels on it. We did put different tires on it. We
So after
put
the
814
upgrade,
yeah, we put 814
814
shocks on it. Like we've done a lot to this.
do you think the 814s made a big difference from factory?
Jeremy, that's a bad question to ask me. Because I did not want to buy those things because I'm like, I don't want to do it. We're fine.
It's
We're out.
expensive.
It is expensive.
Yeah.
And we had it on our other buggy too. And then we let those go and probably didn't get our money's worth.
Yeah.
And then he got them on this. But honestly, and I don't want to admit it, it's nice. It's nice.
It was worth the money.
Don't tell Calvin, but yes.
Yeah, don't tell him you agree with his spending. Yeah, Calvin didn't want to be on the video. He said,
No.
I don't do the internet, so.
No, sorry, but don't tell him. But yes, A14s were,
They have
worth
a
it.
very loyal following.
It is, and it rides beautifully. Very nice. It's like I'm in my Jeep.
Is it that nice?
It is
I've never ridden. I've drove chips, just a little bit, and I thought it was nice. And are they the same machine?
It is the same machine.
Yeah,
his is a little bit older than ours, but yeah, but it is. Like he doesn't have the 814s.
Yeah, CF stock.
He has stock. But that's when I really could tell the difference. Is like riding in his and then coming in ours. I'm like, oh geez, like yeah, this is nice.
Yeah, big difference.
Yeah.
How well does the air conditioning work? Is it as good as a car?
It's so nice.
Yeah.
Yes.
I can't imagine air conditioning would work great without having glass windows.
No, probably not.
Because I feel I can, like, even with the heat in the winter, I can still feel the cold coming through. So
like with this, like in the summertime, like in the heat, like in the winter, when we have the heat on, I don't have gloves on. Like I'll take my sweatshirt off. I don't have a hat on. I just have a sweatshirt on. Like
Yeah.
I'm hot. So then him and I will both put our windows down just a crack.
yeah,
Just to keep, like we'll keep the heat on as high as it is, like on a medium, but like I think the high is 81. And we'll just like go and we're-
81.
Yes. So we're just cruising through, with both of our windows cracked, and it's very comfortable. In the summertime, same thing. We put our air conditioning on,
Yeah.
and it's so cool in here
Oof.
that we will still crack our windows just to have the outside air, and it's still like.
How often do you use your tilt windshield now?
Never.
That you have air conditioning.
Never.
You never.
We did it one time. We went down the rails to trails and opened it up, and we're like,
You're like,
No.
why would we do
this is
this?
stupid. No. So we closed the windshield and never opened it up again.
I would think with air conditioning that probably defeats that.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah.
I love it. It's very comfortable.
You guys ride a lot.
We do.
And you ride every weekend, every week?
Probably the past 6 months, we have not gone every weekend.
Yeah.
But
It was shitty weather.
It has been shitty weather. And we've had things going on.
Yeah.
But
Normally.
yeah. Our first buggy, I think when we rolled it, it had 4,200 miles on it. That was the 14 Viking. The second one was a 17 Viking. Calvin will correct me. I think it had 60.
So you had like
We had a lot.
11,000 miles before you even got this.
Right.
And what do you think you're at now?
Oh my gosh. I don't know.
Yeah.
It's probably 50. I think 54 he might have told me. I could be wrong. And it's a 22. But we ride.
Yeah, you get your money out of it.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah, so you're the type of person that should buy a buggy like this.
Yeah.
This is not made for a person that wants to ride once every week or once a month like
No.
me.
Nope.
It's not, you'd never get your money out of it.
Nope. Friday nights, I come home from work, and he's already home.
Yeah.
But I'll come home from work. I'm like, well, let's go. Where are we going to go? Like, let's go somewhere and get something to eat.
Yeah.
So we don't take the car.
Yeah,
We take this.
right?
Like, we'll pack our cooler, and we just ride.
Yeah.
Just go get something to eat and whatever.
Yeah, and since we're here, we might as well mention too that Kelly and Calvin have a camp on Rails to Trails. What's your camp name?
It's called Black Bear Camp, and it's an Airbnb, and you can look it up on Airbnb. It's at the Black Bear Trailhead.
And I mean, it's literally right there.
It is. It's adjacent to
Yeah.
Black Bear Trailhead.
Yeah, if you want to find a buggy or a cabin to stay in on Rails to Trails here in central Pennsylvania, you can't find one any closer, and it's nice too.
It is very nice.
I think it might be nicer than my house.
Well, it's cleaner than my own house. It's very clean.
Yeah, it's a nice place.
It is nice.
All right, well,
Great location.
I'll let you get back out here and hang out with everybody because that's why we came.
Right.
But I appreciate you taking a moment to talk about your buggy.
Thank you. Thanks, Jeremy.
Thank you.